What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is having a legendary day. We're going to go ahead and preview Niners Colts for y'all real quick. I'm going to have Brian joining me here in a second. And then we got, we're about to pull up the storage, and be some big announcements coming for Niner Faithful Radio here within the next couple weeks that will be legendary. We will need them to connect their mic before you can add them to the stream. All right. Then you know what? Let me go ahead and we're going to go through our normal shebang. Of course, as y'all know, you can get officially licensed Niner gear through our affiliate link. Not only do you save 10%, but it also really does help out the show. You can see the link scrolling across your screen right now, or it'll also be available in the description of the video and podcast. You can go to SeatGiant.com, use the promo code NinerFaithfulRadio to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets. And of course, make sure you go to NinerFaithfulRadio.com/subscribe to see everywhere you can subscribe to the show. And also follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio, and on Twitter at Niner Faithful R. See, we got a cut. Hey, brother, long time no see. Yeah, good to see you too, Victor. Yeah, it's been man, it's been a crazy 2 weeks for your boy. But we're back, and so let's go ahead and we'll get the show started. Right.
Montana steps up, throws.
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We got my boy Brian right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's crack it, lacking, baby. How you doing?
Doing pretty good myself, and how are you doing?
I'm always legendary. Every day you wake up a 5-time champion is a good day. You know what, Victor? I'm trying to get on the show. Your boy's never been good at balancing things, but we got some big things. We got some big things coming on the show. A few big things to announce. Let me see the pen, baby. Anyway, we got some big things to announce with it in the next couple weeks. Hopefully sometime next week, one of them I'll be able to announce and we'll be able to see. But I've been working hard, y'all. I mean, just a little hold on, not to brag or anything like that, but hold on, your boy's been hustling.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, your boy's been hustling. So with his bubby, of course. Anyway, so Niners Colts. I mean, okay. So get into some Niner news. Of course, big news. We activated JaMycal Hasty. That is freaking amazing. Thank God. Elijah Mitchell's good to go. Trey Sermon's good to go. Jimmy's good to go. Trey's going to be out. Trent Williams is doubtful. I don't know. That's the last I heard. I don't know if he's officially been ruled out. Javon Kinlaw is out. A possible IR situation with him. We're going to get into that here in a little bit, but I just want to cover that news. We, of course, elevated Nate Setfield and a linebacker. I'm forgetting the name off the top of my head. Released Michael Kendricks, signed Michael Kendricks, then released him. And then I know that there's and K'Wan Williams is good to go. That is freaking huge news. That is such huge news for the defense. They were going to be without wide receiver T.Y. Hilton. That's amazing news for us. Brian, I don't know how you're feeling going into this game, but I'm looking at this game like it's a must win. Like
Mhm.
I know I was very down on the team last week, you know, but this is how I'm looking. Is the way we played football is not championship caliber. The first 5 games, we could all agree to that, correct? We could all agree that we
So
did not
so
play at
yeah.
yeah, we did not play at a championship caliber level, at least as a team. You may have had instances where the offense might have looked a little bit, okay. You've had a lot of instances where the defenses look legit, especially last week against Arizona, and you expect that we're only going to continue those performances with K1 Williams coming back from injury. Obviously, losing Javon Kinlaw is, you know, critical to losing. Maybe answer this. Do me a favor. Answer this. Um, so I'm feeling it's a must win. How are you feeling going into this game, Brian?
Oh no, I agree with you, and I know that Carson Wentz is balling out over there, and I think the addition with K1 coming back from IR is gonna help tremendously, and I expect more of a defensive game this week.
Well, yeah, of course. I definitely expected. A matter of fact, I actually just got a phone a few minutes ago saying that they expect a severe thunderstorm to roll through here in Santa Clara County throughout the days. I'm looking at a low score game. I'm looking at a ground and pound game. Now, obviously, if Trent Williams isn't spam, what was it? Oh, them. Oh, okay. Um, if it wasn't, um, losing Trent Williams is going to be huge. Obviously, he's our best run blocker.
Mhm.
Um, Not having George Kittle is going to be huge for the run game. Obviously, next to Trent Williams, he's probably our best, non-offensive lineman blocker, run blocker, and everything like that. But this is a game that I'm looking at too. That this is setting up for what I feel that it's if we're going to win a championship this year or even shit. Let's not even say the C word right now. Let's just simply say playoffs, okay?
Mm.
If we're going to make the playoffs, this is the type of game that we need to win. This is the type of game that sets up for us to win because what are we? We are a football team that wants to run the football. It's bad weather. From what I've heard, the Colts run D ain't that great, and
Yeah.
we all know with Mister 99 coming in. Look, I've been very clear on the show. I miss Defoe like a motherfucker. I thought Defoe was going to be a lifelong Niner. I have thought no way in hell that we would trade DeForest Buckner, and so we all know he wasn't a great run defender. You know, we all know that. So, um, if we can't run the football, you get Michael Hasty back. You basically the running back room, besides the return of Jeff Wilson Jr., the running back room is going to be as healthy as it's going to be all year. These are the running backs that we're going to roll with. I
Yeah.
don't see anybody else coming in. I mean, I know we inquired about Mac from the Colts and everything like that. Obviously, that didn't transpire, but maybe it transpires later. Who knows? But I don't see. We're rolling. We're riding who we came with. This is the 2021 San Francisco 49ers. And
This is
so if we can't get it done this week, then you know what? This ain't the football team we all thought it was. I'm sorry to say that. I'm faithful to the core. I always believe we get it done. I believe we can win any football game on any week. You feel me? But
yeah.
I'm sorry if we can't get it done this week, and especially the way I want it to look. Like, of course you're not going to bitch about a win, especially when you're freaking 2-3. I
Mhm.
don't care how we win. I just want this dub.
Yeah. I think
And get. Go
we just
ahead.
need that momentum.
Yeah, I
Um,
do believe.
I mean, I'm okay with starting off 3-3. I mean, it's gonna be the build up to the postseason, and if this team really cares about it, and I see a lot of guys in the locker room that really do take a lot of pride into that.
Yeah. Oh, I fully agree with you. This is coming up to well, how bad you want it? Because this football team wasn't constructed to be the type of team that's interested in developing a rookie quarterback or making this team was constructed with the thought of to compete for a championship.
Right.
So how bad do you want it? We all keep on pointing to 2019, myself included. We all point to 2019. Earlier this offseason, I broke down on basically how we have pretty much the same team, minus a few key pieces, I'll admit that. But we have a significant amount of the roster that will be on the field on Sunday. It was the same one that was on the field for Super Bowl 54.
Yeah.
So, but it's time to see it. Okay, we believe it. We have the T-shirt on Niner Faithful for the Faithful by the Faithful. Get yours at NinerFaithfulRadio.com/shop. Faith is believing. Okay, I believe, but now it's time to see it because it's eventually going to get to the point where you're looking at 2-4, and what the Cardinals are 6-0. I'm sorry, you're getting that to the point where you're starting to lose ground. Now you're 4 games behind. Like, yeah, okay, we play them one time head to head, but now you're 4 games behind. With what? This will be our 6th game, so 11 games left, and only one head to head matchup. The clock is ticking. If not now, when? That's how I'm feeling going into this game. I mean, if not now, when? So
Yeah.
okay, fine. We're gonna get it together against Chicago. Okay, I mean, if not now, when? And this is a very interesting aspect. Now, of course, there is an asterisk by this because we all know what happened last year, and we, of course, didn't play the full season at Levi's. But it's been over a year since we won a game at Levi's. The last game we won at Levi's was the Yams game on Sunday night. The famous, Debo Samuel, who? That famous game was the last win we had at
Yeah.
the Field of Jeans. Now, of course, there's an asterisk by that because almost half of the freaking games are played in Arizona. So of course there's an asterisk to that, but it's time. It's time to get a dub at Levi Stadium. It's time to see the football team we all thought going into this season what we were going to see. And no excuses. No excuses, especially offensively, because if anybody has an excuse, it's the defense. And I'm sorry, but the secondary has not been a problem. The secondary is not why we're 2-3. Sure, they haven't been perfect, but name a game that the secondary cost us.
No, I agree with you. And
Fine, you can make an argument for the last 37 seconds against Green Bay, but I don't know, maybe the offense not get 17 points behind. you know?
yeah. Well, I think just as secondary, just like basically is the main finger pointer. So no one's really talking about the offense, how we're
Yes,
struggling.
it's the offense. The offense is the issue on this football team. I'm going to wear this sweatshirt on Sunday that says Lynch in hand we trust. I trust Kyle Shanahan. But I am shocked and disappointed to say that an offensive football offense that's coached by Kyle Shanahan. And let's be real, it's not at the point where he's dealing with the players he drafted and brought in here. This roster is constructed by Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. We're not talking about 2017 and 2018. This is fully the roster that they put together. We're struggling on offense by a Kyle Shanahan team. No, that's not acceptable. I'm sorry. I believe he will. I mean, I believe Kyle will get the job done. I believe. Look, if anything, my girlfriend will tell you. My girlfriend met him. He came into his work. My girlfriend says he's an arrogant asshole. Straight up. And pretty much almost everybody I've talked to him has met him and said, yeah, you can tell he's pretty arrogant and cocky. But the one thing about arrogant and cocky people is they have delicate egos. So don't think that Kyle Shanahan's ego ain't damaged by the offensive struggles.
Okay, so we're talking about offensive struggles, right?
Yeah.
What do you think needs to change out of this offensive group?
I think we need to get Brandon Ayuk involved.
More
because
jet sweeps or
whatever
passes,
whatever it takes,
just
whatever it
Brandon.
takes. Because the way I look at it is this: is do you believe going into the season? Did you believe that the Niners? Now, obviously, you put the asterisk where we thought Brandon Ayuk was essentially going to be what Debo is,
Yeah, yeah.
and everything. So okay, fine. Big props to Debo. Love it. Keep doing your thing, baby. I mean, my girl will tell you every time TJ touches the ball, let's go, Debo. Tuck your chain, baby. Let's
Yeah.
go. I love me. Look, I will admit, I will be on camera live right now that said yes, I would have traded Debo Samuel for Julio Jones. Yeah, I would have. Would I make that move now? Of course not. But fine, I was wrong. But let's not put hindsight on that. Let's look at the Debo coming off the season that he did last year, when there were rumors about how well he was keeping himself in shape. This is before Debo showed up to camp in the best shape of his life.
Yeah.
These are before these things happened.
Yeah, we're just
We're
evaluating from last season.
from last
And
season. Now, of course, this year would I make that trade? Hell no.
no,
Not in
no.
a million years have I traded Debo Samuel for Julio Jones.
And
You're
it's barely
smoking
the first
rocks.
first quarter of the season.
Yeah. But to me, this offense can't be what we thought it was, which is the number two offense in 2019. It cannot be that without Brandon Ayuk. So fine. My thing about this it's okay. So from what I'm hearing, it's not a work ethic issue. It's not like he's not working hard. Okay, so
Mhm.
then I'm pointing to the coaching staff like, okay, well clearly he has the talent. We've seen it last year.
Yeah.
So what's the disconnect? Okay, so well he's not making his strides. Okay, well then what's Wes Walker doing to make him hit those strides then? Because we cannot obtain the levels that we want to without Brandon Ayuk.
Uh,
I'm not saying he needs to be our number one receiver. If you tell me the number one receiver this year is Debo, not even Kittle, just Debo, fine, okay, fine, awesome. Kittle Corn's doing his thing. I'm never going to question that man. He's a fucking monster. Like you can ask my girl, I was literally almost about to throw up when I thought his season was done. And he bounces back. Doesn't even miss a play. Don't get me started on Kittle Corn. But if you want to tell me Debo's our number one receiver, but we cannot have Brandon Ayuk have the first 5 games he had for the rest of the season, that can't happen. So whatever we got to, if you got to force, I mean, of course not force feed him the ball where it's hurting the offense. But
Yeah.
this is the type of moves, and the doghouse mentality is the type of moves that you make in 2017 and 2018 where we're trying to develop the roster, when we're trying to build the culture. This is now 2020 fucking one. Okay, those building the character and all that shit, that shit's out the window, bro. It's time to win football games. So Brian, we'll go ahead and wrap it up on this last question. These last two questions. What would you do? We both admit that the offense is struggling. What would you do?
Um. Honestly, I think we just need to get rid of like the dumb play calling. Like I, I don't know. I just don't see like the creative Shanahan that I saw a year ago. Well, I think since last year we had a lot of injuries. He had to be creative. This year he doesn't have to be creative because he
Eh,
has most of his players.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
No, I fully agree with you. You know what my thing about this is this is what I'm curious about. And look, I did share that meme with strained calf, whatever meme. I'm back, baby. Look, I believe in Jimmy G.
Mhm.
I do believe Jimmy G can get, but I did come on air and say that, what, I think it's time to make the switch to Trey Lance, because this is the thing that's frustrating me and not what I'm understanding. If you can make Nick Mullins be the third most, you could do that with Nick Mullins.
Man.
I'm just not understanding how you can't do this with even Jimmy Garoppolo or Trey Lance. Like I'm baffled at this. Like I'm y'all know me. I'm a man of many words, and I'm just baffled. Like I don't understand this. Like not even creativity, whatever. Like we just can't get this. Cliff Kingsbury is out scheming Kyle Shanahan. That's not acceptable. Now, I'm not saying fire Kyle or whatever, because you know me. Fine, fire
Mhm.
who you want. Like I said last week, fire who fine. You want fire Kyle Shanahan. First of all, who are you going to bring in that's equivalent or better? Second of all, who the hell are you going to get here to who are you going to get to want to come here that's worth a damn? After you just fired a head coach that you gave an extension to only a year ago, right? 2020, they got their extensions. McGlinchey, though, hey, you know what? See, this is what I'm going to say about McGlinchey is that he is what we thought he is. When we drafted him, they said he's an elite run blocker, shitty pass blocker. What has he been in the NFL? An elite run blocker, a shitty pass blocker. Now, I will say this is that I think Mike McGlinchey would be helped by having a solid guard next to him.
It doesn't help that Brent Skill's on his side,
Yeah,
I believe.
let's be real. Yeah,
But
we're not even going to get into the guard situation and everything like that. So the way I look at it is this: like the only way I see us losing this game is if we beat ourselves. Turnovers, dumb penalties, stupid play calling, whatever it is. If the Colts go a mano with us, I'm sorry, we're a better football team, and we should be a better coached football team. If not, if we get outplayed and outcoached, I'm sorry, we got some serious issues in this here Niner Empire. Ultimately, I believe that we don't. I believe I don't know what it is, but I'm not on the fire Shanahan train yet. Brian, why don't we end it with this final score prediction?
I'm gonna say 24-10. Niners on top. Um, it's gonna have to be a big running game on this Sunday
Mhm.
because that's what the Colts are lacking. And
Yeah,
if we don't set the ground game, I mean, we're simply just like done. We're done.
yeah. No, I see. This is I think this is strictly it's a low scoring game. I was gonna say 24-13, 24-10. I can see that. Okay, fine. Um, my bold prediction for this week, I think the Niners run for 200 plus. I think
I
this is
see.
the week. I know that we've been kind of down on this show, but I do believe this is the week that we get it together.
I,
Before go ahead.
I want to see those splits carries with Hasty and maybe Mitchell or Sherman. Depends.
I need Trey Sermon. I need Trey Sermon because this is with the rain and everything like this. This is the type of game that I feel that we drafted Trey Sermon for.
It's like for him.
It's
It's
for
for him.
him.
Yeah.
It's the game plan is setting up for you. We're not going to get the 60-yard runs and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Those type of runs. This is going to be three yards in a cloud of mud. In a pile of mud type of game,
Yeah.
which is fine. This is football, baby. This is what we
Hmm.
signed up for. This is what we love.
Yeah.
My girl doesn't want to go to the tailgate because of the rain and everything like that. I'm like, what you talking about, baby? It's what we live for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. But like I told her, I was like, look, mud games are awesome when you win, and they're fucking
Mhm.
suck when you lose. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lock it in at 24-13. Niners, and I think that we in the skid and with the schedule easing up and everything like this, I think this is when we make our push, and we're gonna start to see a better football team. Or we're gonna have some big questions. We shall see y'all next week. Me and the girlie got to go handle some business. Appreciate you hopping on, Brian.
Yeah, no problem.
Make sure you go to NinerFaithfulRadio.com. Use the promo code or /shop. Use the promo code Flyers. Get your Waiting for Sunday Night t-shirts. Get ready in a couple weeks. We got our Beat LA t-shirts. We got that coming up. Woo-wee! I can't wait for that one. That's the game we might have to go to, Boo Boo. The Monday night. Oh,
Yeah.
most teams, most wins. Get a chance to get most wins in Monday Night Football history. Take the crown. Oh yeah, let's get it done, baby. All right, y'all. I shall see you Sunday for the pregame. Brian will go ahead and catch you Sunday for the postgame, and we're gonna have Jason coming at you live for the halftime. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners.